matapos ang unang pagharap ni Manny Pacquiao at Juan Manuel Marquez noong 2004 na kung saan draw ang resulta ng laban. Ay nakatakda sana ang kanilang rematch sa susunod na taon, 2005. Subalit ang kampo ni Marquez ay nagdemand ng mas malaking pera upang matuloy ang kanilang rematch. Kaya naman, agad na pumasok sa eksena ang kampo ni Morales at naikasa ang laban noong March 19, 2005. Ang laban na ito ay isang magandang recovery para kay Morales sapagkat 2 beses itong natalo sa trilogy nila ng kapwa nito Mexican na si Marco Antonio Barrera, na kung ating matatandaan, si Barrera naman ay makailang beses pinabagsak ni Manny Pacquiao noong laban nila noong 2003. Sa labang ito, idiniklara ng mga oddmaker na si Morales ang underdog. Gayunpaman, ang laban na ito ay isang malaking pagsubok sa ating pambansang kamao sapagkat ito ang unang pagkakataon na lalaban si Pacquiao sa mas mabigat na division, sa Super Featherweight Division. Samantalang si Morales naman ay matagal na naglalaro sa division na ito. Dagdag pa rito na hindi naklaro ng promoter kay Pacquiao ang brand ng gloves na gagamitin na nakasaad sa kontrata at ito ay pumabor lahat kay Morales. Ngunit bago tayo magpatuloy ay inaanyayahan kitang mag-subscribe at pindutin ang notification bell upang palagi kang ma-notify sa mga bago nating video. Ang laban ay ginanap sa MGM Grand Arena at literal na umaapaw ang venue dahil sa dami ng mga taga-suporta ng dalawang mandirigma. Kaya naman bago pa lamang mag-umpisa ang laban ay grabe na ang magnitude na naidudulot ng sigawan ng mga manonood. Alam nila na isang magandang laban ang kanilang matutunghayan dahil ito sa magandang reputasyon ng dalawang fighter na si Manny Pacquiao at Eric Morales. Sa pagpasok ng round 1 ay saglit lamang ang pakiramdaman ng bawat isa.
Clearly, Pacquiao has respect for Morales, whom he has not assaulted as freely and open. And Morales starts out with a right hand to the body that just missed. Pacquiao got that left hand in down the chute, but nowhere near the same shocking power that he demonstrated against Marquez. Both fighters focusing on the body early, but now Pacquiao lands his left hand right.
Unang nagbato ng mga kombinasyon si Pacquiao at dito ay umatras lamang si Morales na animoy parang bida sa isang pelikula na nagpapabugbog muna sa umpisa. Yun pala ay tumatiming lamang ito at siya naman ang nagbibigay ng mga kombinasyon.
Like so many great fighters, if you come close to hurting Eric Morales, he's coming right at you. He won. Another hard left hand, partially blocked, but doing damage anyway.
Sa dulo ng round 1 ay bahagyang nasaktan si Morales sa mga kombinasyon na binigay ni Pacquiao. Ngunit patuloy lamang ang pagsagot nito sa mga atake ni Pacquiao. Sa pagpasok ng round 2 ay patuloy pa rin ang pagiging agresibo ni Pacquiao at ganoon din naman si Morales.
Now he takes a lead.
And Morales lands upstairs after having focused. We'll see. It's the left hand that opponents worry about.
That was a good right hand body shot by Eric Morales.
And a great right hand counter upstairs.
As quick as Pacquiao will. Especially if he's landing that right to the body left hand. Take him to deep water like that.
Just took the left hand there, and it drove Morales back into the... Good right hand uppercut by Morales. I think he's doing it too. Good hard right hand by Morales. Pacquiao comes on with the left. And Manny grinning wide.
careful.
Pacquiao twice to the bottom. Drove Pacquiao back. Now he lands the left too. Hard right hand coming up underneath by Pacquiao. And a left hand to the body. But Eric Morales has taken 36 rounds worth of body shots from Marco Antonio Barrera. He's been in with some of the best in that regard.
Used it that often.
Morales is picking his spots. He's slowing the pace, and he's starting to land very accurately with his left hand on Pacquiao's face.
That was a good jab, a good right hand, a good left hook by Morales.
It's going to make it very hard for Pacquiao to get off if Morales can put him on the defensive from this kind of fighting style. Now Pacquiao lands and drives Morales into the corner. And Eric is just avoiding the big stuff and allowing Pacquiao to tap him to the body.
Want to make him work and get him tired.
A very smart fight by Eric Morales so far. And he bangs Pacquiao with two right hands. And Manny tries to fire away, and Eric still picks his spots and lands accurately.
Manny just landed that ice, but it didn't do nothing to Eric.
Yeah, Eric has an iron jaw and has had all of his career.
Took a hard left hand, landed a body shot, and another right hand upstairs. The crowd is getting very excited.
Pacquiao's getting very tired. The pressure of this big fight is getting to him.
This is a brilliant round for Eric Morales, who has given Pacquiao a whole new look and made it work.
The pressure is getting to Pacquiao because he has something to hold there, and Eric has something to prove.
Dahil sa magagandang counter-attack na binibitawan ni Morales, ay nagawa nitong makuha ang round 3 at round 4.
As he said, hey, you're not a Jim. I got to tell you something. If Eric Morales...
Disciplined boxers fight.
Hard left hand by Pacquiao. Morales with a hard right hand coming back. And I think it's clear right now, Manny Pacquiao isn't going to deck Eric Morales with one big shot.
No, he's not, and I'll tell you something else. It's also clear that if Eric Morales continues to go to that right, with that right hand to the body, it's going to be a long night for Pacquiao.
Now Pacquiao gets more accurate as he pops Morales with short punches from close range.
But he's showing signs of
He can push the left hand from time to time. Eric Morales, he's taking some of the set out of Manny Pacquiao.
But Pacquiao is still dangerous. He will not get overconfident here, but he all this out.
I think in part what's going on here is
You ain't never boxed before. You got no boxing to know this to see what's happening. You ever boxed before, you know what I'm talking about.
tear into Morales and do some serious damage. That doesn't mean he's still not doing well.
Yeah, he's doing well. I'm not saying he's not doing well, but I'm saying he's in a bad spot right now for him.
We'll see how it all plays out, and that's a great discussion you guys are having.
He can land a shot that can put the other guy out. But Morales is in the best position right now because this is the fight he wants. This is how Marquez came trying to do.
A hard left hand by Pacquiao, right down the pipe. But again, Morales is taking these punches well. Better than most previous Pacquiao opponents.
Good left hook by Morales.
Inside, Pacquiao never saw it coming. There's another left hook he didn't see. There's a right uppercut that landed too. Pacquiao's doing some damage. Morales is landing the higher quality shots because he's picking his spots.
Somebody is bleeding.
It's not Morales.
It's Pacquiao who's
Bad.
from his right eye.
Bad.
Big time. And if that was off of Morales' left hook, or maybe a headbutt.
Sa pagsapit ng round 5 ay nagkaroon ng accidental headbutt at nagdulot ito ng sugat sa kanang bahagi ng kilay ni Pacquiao. Dahil sa labis na pagdurugo, sinuri ng ringside physician si Pacquiao. Mabuti na lamang at hindi masela ng physician sapagkat kung pinatigil nito ang laban ay tatanghaling panalo si Morales via technical knockout dahil ang pag-aakala ng mga judge ay galing ito sa suntok ni Morales ang sugat ni Pacquiao.
Who is the chief medical officer here on this fight.
Pacquiao seems a little bit wary and off stride right now. He's not throwing. And Morales once again getting an opportunity to control, but now Pacquiao comes back and lands a combination. Left hook by Morales again. Sent Pacquiao reeling into the ropes.
That jab right there is going to be a big factor for Morales. If he starts jabbing, 7 gonna be a hard night for Pacquiao.
And Pacquiao stuffs the left hand right into Morales' mouth, and Eric just looks at him. As if to say, I'm a bigger man. You're fighting at 130. Welcome to my neighborhood. The mud encircles.
Si Buboy naman ay pinapalakas ang loob ni Manny na wag ito nga ayaw dahil maliit lang naman daw ang sugat na natamo nito.
Harold Edelman says to us that if the referee, Joe Cortez, is the one who ruled that the cut was caused by a punch, not a headbutt, that decision can't be changed. Pacquiao clearly feels as though he's going to need a knockout. He's trying to get it now.
Yes, he is.
So the excitement doubles as Manny Pacquiao
And they're both exchanging some good body shots in there.
good flurry by Pacquiao. Gets to the body.
Maybe a little tired, maybe a little windy, or he could be playing possum. You never know about Jimmy Blake.
They want to let Pacquiao punch himself out a little bit and then turn things around like this.
You never know about Jimmy Blake. He's a smart fighter. He's been doing this for a while. This ain't his first big fight, and this ain't his second or third. Good jab. For a little while, then he tests Pacquiao to see if he finished yet. Then he boxes for a little while, then he tests him again to see if he finished yet.
The vast difference in experience has shown up.
Dahil sa mga malalakas na suntok na binibitawan ni Pacquiao noong early rounds, ay nakaramdam na ito ng pagod sa round 6 at tila ba wala ng impact ang mga binibitawang mga suntok nito. Dagdag pa rito na hindi masyadong nakakakita ang kanang mata ni Pacquiao dahil sa pagdurugo ng sugat sa kilay nito. Kaya naman pinayuhan ito ni Buboy na baluktutin ang mga tuhod kapag magbibitaw ng mga suntok upang magkaroon ng puwersa ang mga suntok nito.
One in round 5, he had a long delay while the doctor looked at that fight. The good judge will let him know of what happened early in the round so that he doesn't forget. And early in the round, there's no question that Pacquiao was winning. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, under the rules of the Association of Boxing Commissions, only the referee can stop the fight. Only the referee can make the decision.
Coming out a lot stronger this round than they have in the previous 2 rounds, I mean. So, they have found something.
Pacquiao may have determined that he's able to fight with his eye in that shape, and that rekindles some of his will. Gives him the
Morales is an orchid that grew up in a ghetto.
feet in the bleachers of the arena.
He would still be fresh, still be strong after just 4 months.
This Mexican promoter, Fernando Beltran, after listening, oh my goodness, stop the story and cover the action as they trade shots viciously again. At a news conference, Beltran listened to Pacquiao's people talking about using his greater skills and craft to school somebody who was a sensation.
And he's coming in as the
With
underdog.
an inkling that he doesn't have a chance. He's got a good chance. He just hurt Morales with a right hand.
He's still in the fight in a major way, and he's not giving up here. He's showing something I don't think we haven't seen from him in the Philippines.
Caught Morales with a left hand there. Eric's hand.
Sa mga huling segundo ng round 8, bahagyang dumidistansya muna si Morales.
Straight right hand for Morales. And a left hook. Hard right hand for Pacquiao.
Morales considered the fight.
Good stiff jab by Morales.
For 40%. Pacquiao 53 out of 245 for 22.
If it doesn't matter, I don't care what kind of gloves they got on. This would be a bloodbath regardless, and it would be just like it's happening right now.
Hard right hand by Pacquiao. Drove Morales back. Eric Morales is hurt right now. Manny Pacquiao finally got in that big punch he's been looking for.
But does he have the energy to finish it? Because he did land a good shot.
He got another one in there. Another left hand. And now Morales goes forward. Eric Morales can't stand to be hurt. He has to go back at his guy.
That's two true warriors in there. Pacquiao just doesn't stop.
Pacquiao lands another straight left hand. Morales instantly tries to
He's not going
with the jab and right hand. And he takes advantage of the chance to flurry and pops it.
Bagamat dehado si Pacquiao sa physical na kalagayan, masipag pa rin ito sa pagbabato ng mga suntok. Dahil dyan, nakapagpatama ito ng 22 out of 65 punches at 15 out of 50 naman kay Morales sa nakalipas na round.
Full scene outside the
Sa round 10 ay muling uminit ang bakbakan.
too fast after a big fight with Marco Antonio Barrera. In a boxing gym, has had an extremely active career, loves to fight, probably less susceptible to that problem than most. They're still trading, and it's going to get hot again down the stretch. What a right hand by Morales. Pacquiao's in trouble. Morales wobbled him with that right. Let's see if Eric can finish his man. Pacquiao with a blistering right.
Maya-maya pa, habang nasa kalagitnaan ng pagpapalitan ng mga suntok ang bawat isa, ay isang mouthpiece ang tumalsik sa ring.
Morales better be very careful here. He's trying to get him, but he better be very careful. Pacquiao is fighting back like a man.
I think it's Pacquiao's mouthpiece.
Here's Pacquiao's mouthpiece, without a doubt.
Look at Pacquiao strafing Morales with left hands, even while fighting without the mouthpiece. And now Morales gets his shot. Joe Cortez can't find the
Ngunit hindi makasingit ang referee upang awatin ang dalawa upang matukoy kung kaninong mouthpiece ang tumalsik. Ito pala ay pagmamayari ni Pacquiao. Tumalsik ito hindi dahil sa suntok ni Morales. Tumalsik ito dahil hindi tumama ang right hook ni Pacquiao. Malamang nakanganga si Pacquiao habang sumusuntok dahil na rin siguro sa hingal.
setting in.
Oh, yeah.
Mexico is the champ. And incidentally, for his part, Marco Antonio Barrera went on record publicly as saying, I want Eric to win the fight. I root for all Mexican fighters. For his part, Morales said, I don't believe it.
I believe it.
I do too. I think Barrera will be very happy if Morales wins this fight. Good right hand by 2 out of 46, doubled Pacquiao, who allowed his to stand up. He's still fighting, but he's staying more out of harm's way. Hard right hand by Morales. Steps into the fray again. Pacquiao pushing Morales off to try to get punching room. Morales is using that jab over and over, sensing that Pacquiao may have trouble seeing with the right eye. Good straight right hand by Morales and a left hand inside by Manny. You know what that means. Blood starts to flow again. More than a minute left in the round. Combination by Morales.
People may wonder if
Oh, good body shot.
Barrera handled Morales twice and Pacquiao demolished Barrera. Why is Morales doing so good against Pacquiao?
Because styles make fights.
Part of styles make fights, but because he's so big and strong now at this weight, and he takes such a good punch that it keeps him in the game.
And in part because he's always fighting Marco Antonio Barrera.
Bago mag-umpisa ang round 12, ang mga manonood ay malakas na ni Buboy at Pacquiao dahil alam nila na pinaghirapan nila ang laban na ito. Pagtapos ng laban, pahayag ni Manny Pacquiao na labis talaga siyang nahirapan kay Morales. Naiiba ang estilo ni Morales kung ikukumpara kay Barrera. Matapos nito ay nagkaroon pa ng rematch ang dalawa kung saan nagpakilala si Pacquiao ng makabago nitong estilo na tinawag nilang The Manila Ice. At sa pagkakataong ito, hindi na pumayag si Pacquiao na maulit ang nangyari noong una nilang laban.
But it's almost impossible to imagine it now. There's the second knockdown and the
At ang trilogy na kung saan ay tuluyan ng winakasan ni Manny Pacquiao ang komprontasyon nito kay Morales. Bagamat natalo si Pacquiao sa kanilang unang paghaharap, ay naging daan ito kay Manny Pacquiao upang mas pagbusayan pa ang mga susunod na laban. Sa kasalukuyan, si Pacquiao ay inihahambing kay Naoya Inoue dahil sa malahalimaw na mga galawan nito di umano. Ngunit kung ako ang tatanungin, ay hindi pa sapat ang narating ni Naoya kung ikukumpara kay Manny Pacquiao. Ano sa tingin mo, kabayan? Kung nabitin ka naman sa ating video, ay inaanyayahan kitang mag-subscribe at pindutin ang bell button para updated ka sa mga kalidad na boxing topic. Maraming salamat po.